In this video, I'm going to walk through the steps of how to import users and also how to import users into groups. Now, this is a fake course. When I go to participants, these are all fake students, but the process is the same even for real students. The best way to do it, once you log into your site, is to click on participants and then under the gear up here, go to import enrolls. This walks you through the process. What you need to prepare ahead of time, though, is a plain text file, and you're going to need either the email addresses or the banner IDs. So a sample of this, in this case, I'm working on a PC, so I use something called Notepad, but it definitely has to be a plain text, so I'm going to discourage you from using Microsoft Word, and if you need help using a plain text editor, just contact an IT consultant and one of us can help you. But here what I have are the email addresses of the students I want to bring in. And then I added a comma, no space, and I put the group number that I want to add them to. If you haven't already created the groups, it will create them on import, or you can create them ahead of time. Now in this particular site, I'm going to go back to participants for just a minute and go under the gear to groups. I had already created some groups, but I'm only going to be importing students into the top two, 101 or 102. So once you have prepared that plain text file with either banner IDs or email addresses, your next step, again, go to participants, go under the gear, go to import, and here are the steps. This first one is the user field. So are you bringing in their username, their email, or their banner ID? In this case, I did email addresses. This is asking what role you want to import them to. I want them to be students in the site. And here, assign to groups. I'm going to say, yes, I do want you to put them into groups. And it asks, how do you want me to assign it? So if I'm bringing in a group of students and they're all going to a particular group, I can select that group. Or in this instance, I put a comma and the group I want to put them into. So one file contains multiple group members. And this question here, if you haven't already created the groups, you would want to select yes here and have it auto create the groups. So your next step then is just to drag and drop the file right here and then select import. Now my students were already in the sites, but now you can see it's added them to the groups. I hope that helps.